Yeah, it was definitely a learning experience. I think I learned a lot about myself, and but I had the time of my life.
Pete talked about in the exit interview how hungry you were already kind of talking about. How hungry are you?
Yeah, I think when you get that close and you feel like you have the team that can win the Stanley Cup. I think it just shows you how close this group is, and yeah, I think you know I feel like Vegas took something from us, and to be that close and to have nothing to show for it. Um, I mean, that's what makes you hungry as an athlete, and just wanting to get back to that point, and then obviously, get over the hump and make it to the final.
How has this season shown you how much better you can get?
I think I'm like just getting started. I think I have so much room for growth in every area of my game, which I think excites me a lot, and um, I feel like goaltending is like you can't perfect it, but I think that's the exciting part is you can always get better, and I have a ton of work that I need to do and I want to do, and I'm excited to do it.
Jake, what does 81 games feel like now?
It feels great. It was. I mean, it's a lot of games, but that's what I want to be doing. I want to be a guy like Vasilevsky who can play 65 games, go on a long Stanley Cup run, and then reset and do it again year after year. So that's the gold standard, and that's what I want to be, and I think I'm on my way there.
The 81 games, what does it take to, I mean, obviously in the off season you do a lot of mobility workouts, all that stuff, just what does it take to be able to do something like that?
It takes everything in the tank that you have, and it takes a hell of a support system, family, friends, and coaches, and it's a lifetime of work to get yourself to this position, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep the pads off for a while now, and focus a little bit more on my golf swing than my hockey game. But it's just like I said, it's a lot of games, but that's what I want to be doing.
Jake, after Pete had mentioned that you were after the last game kind of dealing with an injury, obviously it wasn't bad enough to keep you out. What were you dealing with?
I just had some minor stuff. I got hurt early in the year and never really fully recovered from that. So, but I mean, every guy in that locker room is banged up, so it's is what it is, and it's a privilege to be playing that long, and that's just kind of what you deal with when you play that many games. So it's just rub some dirt on it, and I'll be fine.
Jake, a lot of your teammates and coaches talk about your mental game and stuff like that. Just is that something that you have to work on in terms of calibrating at all or anything, or is that just part of kind of who you are and stuff?
Yeah, I think it's just how I was raised by my parents. I think just kind of gave me that perspective on life and that demeanor, and yeah, I just try to look at it like you know I'm doing what I love every day, and I try to, no matter what. I mean, always look at the positives. I'm the starting goalie in the NHL. It's pretty cool, no matter what happens to me, and I feel like I'm playing with house money right now with how my life's gone, and I just feel so thankful to be where I am.
And then Pete also mentioned your leadership. Just as a young guy in a room with a lot of leaders, how do you find your place as a leader, and then find your voice as well?
Yeah, I think for me, more the leadership is more kind of showing more than talking, and just showing the guys how serious I take the preparation, and how serious I take taking care of myself and stuff. I think that's the type of stuff that hopefully younger guys will see what I do, and they can learn more than me, kind of you know rah in the locker room and stuff, and lead by example by being a guy that when if the team's not playing great, they know that I'm back there and I'll be solid, and and I think that's kind of what my leadership is.
Talking about wanting to be a workhorse like a Vasilevsky, what are the long-term individual goals you have for your career as far as, I'm sure, trying to be one of the greats to ever do it?
Yeah, win the cup, number one. I mean, that's the only thing that really matters. I mean, I think it just shows you, like, I mean, Boston, for example, like, they're going to have multiple award winners and all the individual stuff. Obviously, they had a great season, but, every single one of those guys would trade it to be, playing on June 3rd. So that's the only thing that matters. And that's what I want to do. Just my long-term goal is to be a Dallas Star and win the Cup here.
Do you watch the Stanley? Are you going to watch the Stanley Cup final?
No, probably not. I mean, especially being this close, I think, no.
What does it mean to have, knowing that you've got a year to repeat, but you got most of this group intact coming back, most of the core?
It's great. It's one of the most exciting things is to know that you're going to have a great team, and I just feel really lucky to be in like this organization, and for them to give me the opportunity to be the goalie for this team is unbelievable, and I just want to be a part of this group for a long time, and I got to play well to do that. So I'm really happy to be part of this group.
You and Jason have a lot of battles in practice. What did you see with him this year to be able to go over that?
Yeah. I mean, he's a superstar now. So he's one of the best players in the whole world. So I'm lucky that he's a Dallas Star, and he's just going to keep getting better too. So he's a special player, and we're all lucky that he's on our team.
Is that cool as you guys grow together? I mean, that people on the street are going to go, "Hey, like that's Jason Robertson."
Yeah.
Like, I know him.
Yeah, totally. I think the funny part about him is like, we were in Austin, and he's still wearing the same clothes and driving the same car as he was then. So he hasn't changed one bit, and just rink rat who loves the game, and just going to continue to get better.
With such a long season and then a long playoff run, how are you going to balance getting that rest and time to recover from that injury with your off-season training?
Yeah, it's I've never played hockey this long in my career, so it's going to be new. And I think I met with Jim this morning, and he was saying, we need to get used to playing in hockey in June. So I think, hopefully our season ends always around this time. But yeah, I think it's just going to be a lot more like detailed work. I think definitely time to rest and relax, and then gonna have to get back to work, and not as many golf trips as I took last summer, probably not as much time, and but I'm just excited to go on vacation and then get home and see my family.
With the core of this team, so many young guys part of it, what can you say about the potential you see for how great this group can be?
Yeah, I think the sky's the limit for this group. I think we have all the pieces, and Jim and all the management is going to continue to do a great job like they've done in bringing in guys that we need and other things, and but to go into a season knowing that you can win the Stanley Cup every year is really exciting, and that should be the standard for this team and this organization, and I think we're going to be good for a long time, and now it's up to us.
Thanks, Wes.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.